Hi, I'm Fran Gallagher, and I'm your guide to relationships, meditation, and intuition. It's Friday, so whether this is really the end of your week or not, I'm going to lead a meditation about the feeling of completion and satisfaction. Now, this can hold whether you actually feel complete and satisfied right now or not. Let's just play and see if we can get there. So take a couple of deep breaths and call light to yourself. This is the light of enlightenment. It is often pictured around the heads of saints and angels. Light agreed to accompany us on this sometimes dark planet. Light takes everything it touches to a higher order. Breathe in the light and let your lungs fill with light, and your lungs will make that light available to every cell in your body. These moments are for you. Set aside anything else that would want to demand your time, as long as it's not someone in actual need. And just imagine that you have a moment to be with yourself. Imagine you can settle down and down and down. Settling downward and inward. Settling downward into relaxation, as if you can let go of holding yourself up against gravity for just a little while. And as you sink down and down into relaxation, you'll notice that your energy field expands upward and outward in all directions. Downward ahead of you, out to either side, and again upward. Your field expands when you relax. And when you relax, your field expands, giving you room to breathe and room to be. Right now, there's room for who you truly are, for whatever you're feeling, whatever you are desiring. There is room for you in this moment. And now, imagine that you have completed some aspects of your life. Maybe you've completed some thoughts. Maybe you completed a few messages or ideas. Maybe you completed even small tasks. Or maybe you're fortunate enough to have completed something big. You may have even completed a cycle in your life. But find something in your mind, in your memory, something you completed. Maybe all you did was move something from one part of the house to another. Maybe you brushed your teeth. Maybe you completed writing a novel. Whatever it might be, find one thing in your mind you completed. And don't allow yourself to go into any criticism about how you could have done better or any of that. Right now, focus on the notion that what you did was good enough for the moment. You were doing the best you could in that moment. Now, imagine that thinking about some of this might have displaced your energy upward into your head. Bring your energy down and allow your energy to be fully in your body and expanded in the field that you expanded a little while ago. Yeah. Inhabit this space you just created for yourself. Make room for yourself. Make room for you and your efforts. And allow your efforts in this moment to fill you with a feeling that they were good enough. Sure, maybe you have plans to do better, but right now, be with the notion that what your efforts were good enough. Be with the notion that in this moment you are enough, because you are in a state of beingness and presence. As you meditate, you are inviting in the presence of this moment, and only this moment. You are also inviting in the presence of your soul. And at that level of the soul, you can feel infinite. You can feel expanded. You can feel enough. And in that feeling of enough, imagine you can feel some completion, some success, and even perhaps some satisfaction. And if there is some task that might be nagging at you, something you do really need to complete, let it in for just a moment and set your resolve that you will take one small step toward completing that task. One small step. And decide when. Is that for today? Is that for tomorrow or next week? Decide when you can address that one small step. Now, at first, when you start working on small steps, you will discover, perhaps, that many of your so-called small steps aren't small at all. They may consist of several steps and you didn't realize that. That's fine. Let go of anticipating frustration. That's not where we're headed. Imagine the satisfaction when you do one small step, truly one small step. You are in the business of living as a human being on planet Earth. And as Thomas Mellon Rush once said about his near-death experience, it is so difficult to be a human that to be a single hair on the head of a human is revered throughout the cosmos. Good. You are a human being. You are living an extraordinary life, no matter what you are doing. And if you need to change course, decide now you will. If you need to complete a certain task, decide now you will take one small step toward doing that. And if you already completed something important to you, again, even something like brushing your teeth today, be with that. And allow yourself satisfaction. Affirm yourself. Acknowledge yourself. and be ready to do more when you are ready. So if you like, you can pause this recording here and have a few more moments of that deep quiet that comes from that place within you, or from your visit out into the ethers or into space. Otherwise, begin coming back, bringing back with you, if you can, resolve and satisfaction. Step by step, coming back. So if you went out to the edge of the cosmos, bring your awareness back and back to our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, and back to our solar system, those planets revolving around the sun, and then back to Earth, back to your hemisphere, back to your country, back to your state or province, back to your city or town, back to your physical body, located in the neighborhood, in the building where you are, and then fully inhabit your body. Gently lift up on the perineum, or if the term pelvic floor makes more sense to you, gently lift up on the perineum, the pelvic floor, or your lower belly. Feel your arms and legs. Take a couple of deep breaths. Open your eyes, return to the room, feeling relaxed, refreshed, and ready to go on with your day. Thank you for joining me. Be safe and allow consciousness into everything you do. Bye for now.